Hello there, my name is Dirk Rop and I'm going to continue with my Google search engine tutorial. Today we're going to discuss cache. I already prepared this one, so here we see define cache. What we're going to do is we copy and paste this into the Google search engine. For that we open my favorite web browser, we do a Ctrl+C. Here you can see what cache means. It means a collection of items of the same type stored in a hidden or inaccessible place. Fair enough. What's more important is this one, store away in a hidden or for future use. And that is what Google does. It stores URLs for future use. And it does this by crawling every URL on the internet. Of course, you can stop this if you are an owner of a website. Let's have a look at a website. Let's go to www.azie4y.nl. Okay, this website is crawled. I just look at the page source. You can see here a meta name, robots index follow. So this is a request for the Google search engine to index this page and follow all the other URLs which are in this page. For instance, this one. So it indexes the azie4y.nl and it does make a request to follow this URL as well. And this one, and this one, and this one, and this one, and this one. In this one, for instance, now let's look at this one. This one, for example, also look at the source. There's also a request to index and follow. Now what does the Google search engine do? The Google calls this process crawling. So it crawls every URL on the website and decides whether or not it should be indexed. Now, if this website is often looked at or found on the internet, it's definitely going to be indexed. But if it's hardly looked at, it's not going to be indexed. You can request Google to index your site. For this, I'm going to type site azie4y.nl. This is the process we call canonical. Go to try search and go to this website. Now there are some errors here, but that's not important right now. Here you see crawl, fetch as Google. And here you can request Google to fetch the website. Let's do it. And here you have to submit it to index. I'm not a robot. Well, although other people disagree on that, anyway, let's just crawl this URL. Go. And you see URL submitted to index. Completed. Oh, okay. What can you do with cache in the Google website? Well, I have a website here. Let's find a website. Let's find Asia, the same website as I found before. Now you see this little icon over here, and you see cache. Type on cache, and here you see the last time Google crawled this website. So if you do a search, if you find this website on the internet, then the last version of this website is from 14th of September 2016. So if between the 14th of September 2016 and today, which is the 16th, something changed on this website, It is not found by Google. This copy is from the 14th of September 2016, Greenwich Mean Time. That is the English time, so that's almost 8 o'clock Dutch time. Of course, you can have a text version and the source version. This is without the makeup. This looks like one of the early websites in the full version. Well, what can you do with this? Well, if a website disappears, it might still be in cache. So if this website is gone for whatever reason, it is still in cache. You can find this in two different ways. Either use cache, the word cache, www.azie4y.nl. You get the same result as I showed you before. Or, of course, if you do a search, let's do it canonical because we can't find it right now. Here it is. Same result. Now I have another website, or I have a part of this website. This one. This one is about the Hindu god Ganesh. I see this HTML is not correct, but that's not really important right now. Let's look this up in let's do it canonical. You see, this one is not indexed, although it's on my website. And why it's not indexed? It's not frequently visited. So Google hasn't found this one right now. So what I'm going to do, if I want to have this one indexed in, I will go to try, and as I showed you before, go to crawl, such as Google, and I copy and paste this part, and I have to fetch it. Here's a request to submit it to index. I'm not a robot. And crawl only this URL. Go. Now we'll see that in a couple of hours this particular URL will be indexed in Google. Thank you very much for listening to me.